Yo, what's going on, snipers, and welcome back to our Ottawa Senators franchise mode. So, yes, I am pre-recording another episode. It's because the fact that we're in the playoffs, it doesn't really matter at this stage because I'm not going to ask you guys for trades and all that stuff. So, anyways, we're up here in round one against the Carolina Hurricanes, who had a 44-33-5 record. We finished the season with 60 wins, 20 losses, and 2 overtime losses. We have been struggling as of late. As you can see, we have 6 losses in our last 10 games, but I think we should be able to take this series because we got a really good offensive core, and their defense is not, well, their defense is really good, but their offense isn't. So I feel like we could outscore them and hopefully get our way to the second round. So let's get into game number one at the Canadian Tire Center, as we have home ice for the entire playoffs if we make it farther. So here we go, game number one. Hopefully Teravainen can tear it up against his former team. That'd be nice. So here we go, first period, and it is 1-0 Carolina. God damn it. Gabriel Bork beats Thatcher Demko. We are out shooting them though, 10-8, which is a positive. Hopefully we can continue that and start converting in the second period. Second period, and it's 2-1 for us. Nicely done. Teravainen scores against his former team. Nice already. And Cernak makes it 2-1. We're being outshot 23-17, but we got the lead. Maybe it's just Demko that's keeping us in this entire season, because he's facing a lot of shots right now. Last 10 minutes of this third period. Let's just hold on, guys. Come on, Demko, you could do this. Oh, and the Cass is going to tie the game. Their top line, like I said in last episode, their top line is their main offensive weapon. So we're being outshot 37-26. Come on, guys. Let's get this OT winner. We don't want to give up a game to Carolina already. They're still getting chances, and we're going to score, though. Logan Brown, nice. He was also in our Carolina Hurricanes franchise mode in NHL 18. Gives us the W, and your Ottawa Senators have taken game one despite taking a lot of shots. So Teravainen from Brown and Gallagher, Cernak from Teravainen and Gallagher, and Brown from Foot. So it looks like the second line did the most of the work. Yep. And Demko also did a lot of work. 37 saves for the victory. Okay, so let's get to game number two. It was a pretty strong first game, but I think we need to get more shots on goal and limit their chances. They shouldn't be able to take that much shots because their offense is kind of weak. So here we go. Game number two, still at the Canadian Tire Center. Come on, let's take a 2-0 lead. That'd be nice. First period, and it's 1-0 Canes again. So I don't like that they're scoring first always. It's Devon Shore. Yeah, I think it's Devon Shore. Drew Shore. No, it's Devon Shore. Yeah, because Drew Shore was the former Panthers guy. Devon Shore makes it 1-0 for the Canes. They're out shooting us 14-11. Second period, and it is another big second period. And so it's 2-2. Colin White scores, and Teravainen scores again against his former team. Falk ties the game though up at 2. Shots are 24-22 in favor of the Canes, and it's a 2-2 game. Let's see what happens here in the third period. It's another tight game actually. And Carolina takes the lead, goddammit. Aho makes it 3-2. Can we tie it back up, please, boys? I don't want to surrender a home game to the Canes necessarily. Pelling kill. Oh, and Connor Brown makes it 4-2. And it looks like we're going to lose game number 2. It's not good. Hopefully we could at least take some games in Carolina. Svechnikov gets the empty netter to make it a 5-2 final. So all Carolina guys are the stars. Svechnikov and that third line in general. Yeah, Nikas and Svechnikov. The two of those guys seem to have really good chemistry, as they basically single-handedly took us out in that game. So let's get to game number 3 at the PNC Arena. I don't think I'm going to make any line changes unless we lose maybe this game, but at the moment we're kind of struggling, it seems like. So game number 3 in Carolina. Come on, let's get this done. First period, and it's an offensive first. We're down 3-2, and shit, I didn't mean to start the next period right away. Shit. Okay, well, let's get to the first period stuff anyways. So anyways, it was 3-2 for Carolina after 1. Teravainen opened the scoring for us again. Gauthier Brown made it 2-1 for Carolina. Pakanov tied it up, but then Connor Brown gives them the lead. we got to contain Connor Brown. He seems like he's doing pretty good as well. So second period, and it is still 3-2 for Carolina, and we're being outshot 27-18. Come on, guys, we got to get some goals in, some shots on net. I don't know how they're eliminating our chances. It could be just their defensive core or something. Come on, boys. Power play. No, we can't get it to go. Last 10 minutes of this third period. We need a goal to tie it. Yeah, I might have to make some line changes. As Nick Cass makes it 4-2. Damn it. Their offense is similarly way better than I thought. And Johnson pulls us within one. But it is too little too late as we lose 4-3 in game number 3. So yeah, I think I'm going to make some line changes because we're letting up a lot of goals. Like, we were a really good penalty kill team during the regular season, but right now our team is just not playing good defensively. So I think I might make some line changes. I just don't know what yet. Like, I gotta check what's the main concern for it. Like, our top line and our second line just must be playing good, but I think it's probably the bottom 6. So let's see, Johnson -1. That's not bad. -2 on the fourth line. +3. How about this first line? This first line's not playing that good defensively, looks like. Let's go to the special teams. Let's try and change up the power play unit a bit. Put Pekanov up there. And, let's see. Oh, why is Pekanov not even on this power play? Wait, Teravainen can play face-offs too, right? Yeah, you can. Do I keep Brown on this? Brown's a +4. Teravainen's a +3. And I'm going to take Teravainen off this part and put Pekanov on. And then, well, actually, wait a second. Pekanov also could take face-offs, I just remembered. Let's put Colin White on the wing on this one. And then penalty kill, let's make sure these guys are all good. Looks like our penalty kills must be playing not that bad, except for Batherson. Maybe it's just Batherson on that fourth line that's kind of struggling. Because he's a -3. Yeah, and same with Kaliev. Let's put Hinostroza down to the fourth line, maybe. No, he's still a third line scorer, though. And let's just leave that. Defensively, let's see what could we change up here. Rask is still a top 6 defenseman. Let's move Rask down because he's a better defensive defenseman, I think, than McCutcheon. So let's move him down there, and yeah, that should be good. Hopefully we can get some W's here because we're down 2-1 to a team that didn't really finish that good. They finished only 44 and 38 pretty much. Well, we finished 60 and 22. Okay, so let's see if we can get a win here in game number 4. Because if we could win this game, then at least we have a chance. But I don't want to fall down to 3-1. So game number 4, this is a big game. First period, and it is 2-0 us. That's what I wanted to see, guys. Gallagher and Kaliev, not Galiev, what the heck. Galiev is like somebody that used to play for like Washington. Shots are 7-6 in favor of the Kings, but we got a 2-0 lead. Second period, and it is still 2-0. We're out shooting 18-12 this time, so now we're getting our chances. That's probably why we're winning as well. Let's see if we could lock this down here in the third period. We need maybe one more goal to just make sure we got this at least in the bag. Demko, though, is playing pretty good, it looks like, as well. And it's 3-0 as Gallagher gets the goal. And it looks like we're going to have a tie series headed back home again. So this series could go a full 7 games if Carolina could prolong it longer. Because if we could win one home game like this next home game, then I think we might be able to take it in Carolina. In game 6, maybe. Depends on how they play. So Demko gets second star, Gallagher the first star, and Brown the third. So we have to get 2 more wins if we can, and then we might be on to the second round. Come on, guys. Let's keep this up. Game number 5 at the Canadian Tire Center, as our AHL team did make the playoffs as well, so that's good. Let's see if we can get this done. First period, and it is scoreless, so that's our first scoreless first period I think we've seen. Shots are 9-4 in favor of the Canes. Second period, and oh my god, you gotta be joking me. Not a good period from Thatcher Demko. Stalled, Shore, and Gauntz make it 3-0. I don't think we're coming back at this point. Unless we could get 3 goals here in this third period. But damn, that was a really bad period. We need to win 2 in a row now and force a game 7. Or 1. We need to win next game and force a game 7, because... Or else we might have just been upsetted by the Carolina Hurricanes, as Falk makes it 4-0 on the empty net. Damn it. I wasn't expecting him to assimilate this well. What can we do to get this team and their offense going? Because their offense has kind of struggled. Their offense has been outplaying ours. Let's see. Let's take a look at our lines again. See if we could kind of readjust. Like, that second line seems to be playing really well. Because Logan Brown's got 7 points. I know I don't want to break up the first line, but let's try putting Logan Brown up there to kind of spark Pukanov into Chuck. And then hopefully Colin White could get going with Teravainen and Gallagher. Because since they're both the same overall, might as well try. That's kind of our weak point is our center core. So here we go. We're in Carolina now. We need a win on the road to force a game 7. If we could force a game 7, hopefully we could play good on home ice, because we've lost 2 home games and we've been outscored 9-2 on home ice in those 2 losses. And we could have lost the first game actually as well. That was in overtime. So here we go. Game number 6. We need a W. We're going to slow simulate this entire game just because we're on the brink of elimination. Penalty kill. Basically done. Hopefully we could strike first in this one. Last 10 minutes of this first period. Shots are close as well. Last 5 minutes. Come on, boys. We need a goal. And oh my god, Nikas makes it 1-0. Carolina strikes first again. I think they've struck first in almost every single game. Shots are 11-9 in favor of the Canes. Come on, guys. We need a strong second period here. We need a goal from that top line. Pukanov, where are you? You had 83 points in 82 games during the regular season. We need you to get some offense in this Stanley Cup playoffs as well. Last 5 minutes of this second period, and we still don't have a goal, but we have the shot advantage. Come on, guys. And we don't score in that second period, and we are a period away from being upsetted by a lower-ranked team. Come on, guys. Let's get a goal. We need somebody to come through. McCutcheon. I don't know, the defense, Calfoot. There's a goal from Brady to Chuck. There you go, the first line. That's a huge goal from Brady. And there's a goal from Colin White, who got demoted to the second line. That is a huge performance from those guys. Coming through when we need them the most. But Julian Gauthier ties the game at 2. God damn it. Come on, we need a goal to win this. And we are going to overtime. We have the shot advantage 38-29, but we are a goal away from losing in the first round and a goal away from the second round. I mean, a goal away from tying the series up. I got ahead of myself. Here we go with overtime. Come on, we need a goal. Who's going to be our hero? Please be Pukanov or somebody like Calfoot, Shabbat. Somebody that I traded for, I don't know. Maybe I should have put Rubstov in the lineup. And oh my god, you gotta be joking me. Justin Falk ends our season just like that. Even though we are out shooting them. And the Canes come back and win 3-2. We are eliminated in the first round after 60 wins. This simulation is dumb as shit. We should have easily won that. Well, this season ended a lot quicker than I thought. And then during this offseason, I don't know what we're going to do. That really sucks. I thought we were going to at least get to like the second round this year because of how we played during the regular season. Wow. Okay, let's take a look at our player stats for this first round. And then we will sim up to the draft and see who wins the cup and all that stuff. Damn, that really sucks. I don't know how Carolina beat us. So Logan Brown 8 points, Gallagher 7 points, Teravainen 6 points. So yeah, the second line outplayed the first line. And Pukanov was kind of nowhere to be found, but hopefully he has a better playoff run next year. Because let's see, how's his playoff stats? He kind of never shows up in the playoffs at the moment. 5 points in his first 13 games in the playoffs, but during the regular season he shows up. Okay, so let's let's see the goalie stats. Demko played good though, right? He kind of didn't. That sucks. I don't even know if we're going to be able to get him back though, because we signed him to how many years? 1 year at 11.415. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to afford him this offseason. And if we do, we're going to have to let go of Gustafsson because Fowler is ready. So let's into the draft now. Let's see who wins the Stanley Cup this year. Anisimov is back for the AHL club. Maybe our AHL team can at least win the Calder Cup or something. At least that would be a positive if that could happen. I don't even know if they're still in the playoffs. Oh, they got eliminated. I just saw because it said Mitchell Brewer lost morale. That sucks. So not a good year for that, but like during the regular season, at least our players performed a lot, but we just could not get our offense going in the postseason. And then we also allowed way too much goals. It's probably because our defense is still a bit of inexperienced and whatnot, and we don't have the deepest defensive core. But next season, hopefully they all grow kind of a bit, and then we have a really deep defensive core. So the Philadelphia Flyers are the Stanley Cup champions, and the Bakersfield Condors win the AHL. So let's take a look at the awards for the rest of the league. Hopefully we got some awards at least or something. So Philadelphia, the Cup champions. We won the President's Trophy at least. That's something to take note of. I think the last time the Sens won the President's Trophy was like 2003. Vancouver also got to the Cup Finals even though they lost Demko, so Sagan carried them there. And yeah, Philadelphia. So Connor McDavid gets the Hart Ross and the Hart. John Klingberg gets the Norris. So yeah, Edmonton was just insane, it looked like this year. Sagan gets the Lady Bing. Boro gets the Calder. Provorov gets the Conn Smythe. Holy crap. Damn, that means he must have had a lot of assists or something. Thatcher Demko gets the Vezina for us this year. That's awesome. Roski gets the Jennings. Hadchek gets the Masterton. Interesting. Connor McDavid gets the Selke and the Lindsay and the Maurice Richard. So basically Connor McDavid cleaned up on awards. How about the AHL? Did we get any prospects with any awards? Doesn't look like it. Yep, no awards for anybody in our AHL affiliate. Okay, so now let's see the retirements for this year and who is drafting first overall. And I'm going to show you guys the draft class because I don't think I've looked at the draft class at all in this in this entire series so far. So, or not in this entire series, in this entire season. So the Anaheim Ducks are drafting first, Colorado second, who they got from Florida, and Rangers are third. Okay, so yeah, we'll view the draft class after we see the retirements. So who retired around the league? So Corey Perry hangs them up with Tampa Bay, Pavelski with Montreal, Stastny with Vegas. Bobby Ryan, good we got rid of him. A year after we release him, he retires with not Colorado, Tampa Bay. I don't know why I almost said Colorado. Okay, so let's check goalies as well. So any other former players? Well, kind of a former player, Jeff Glass. He was a former prospect of the Sens. Yep. Okay, so let's take a look. Oh yeah, also Brian Elliott. I almost missed him. Let's take a look and see if we lost anybody. I don't think we did though, because we're a young team. Yeah, we did not lose anybody this year. So, final thing we got to do here is, what was it? Oh, we can look at progress reports as well. Oh yeah, the draft class, and then we'll look at the progress reports, and then that'll be it. Okay, so here is the draft class. This Velchevic guy's listed as a gem, and he's supposed to go first overall. That's weird. Huh, interesting. So we are probably drafting, I would assume, around 20... Wait, maybe around 15th, 16th, 17th? I don't know. Maybe 19th even. There is this Lombardi guy. We do need more centers, I think. We have some in the minors, but this guy looks pretty good. How's his individual stats? Not too bad either. There's also Carter Yoshi, Raimo Route 2. There's definitely some good prospects available. I just don't know what we want to go after. because we got pretty good like defensive prospects and whatnot, good forward prospects, everything like that. Like, do we just trade away our first and pick up somebody to help us out for next season? I don't know. Okay, so that is that. Now let's take a look at the progress reports, see if there's been any changes. We do have champion status now, but I don't know if we're going to be able to get Demko back. Okay, so modified. So Vishnevsky grew by 10. Demko looks like he kind of dropped by 5 or grew by 5. Chabot grew by 4. He's up to an 88. Ellie grew by 4 to an 81. Nice. Paganov grew by 2. He's actually an 87 apparently now. Anybody drop off? Nope. Okay, good. How about in the system? Novikov grew by 23. Jansen up by 17. McPherson up by 16. Mironov. And Bowl also grew by 16. Let's just actually sort by overall. So yeah, Fowler is ready for next season. That's good. Mironov as well, probably. Osgood. Yeah, we have a lot of guys jumping up next year, probably. Yeah, we have so much good stuff in the system as well. That's awesome. And let's see, Ekholm also is up to a 66. Good. He was he a 2nd round pick? I think so. So anyways, guys, that is going to do it for this episode of our Ottawa Senators franchise mode. So unfortunately, after such a great season, we were ousted in the first round. But hopefully in like next season and stuff like that, we're still a contender and whatnot. I think we should be, because we have a lot of guys still kind of locked up. But we're going to have also a lot of prospects jumping into the lineup. So let me know who you think we should go after in terms of drafting. Maybe if there's anybody we could trade for to kind of help us out, like where we're weak and whatnot. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys next time.